is Musi. It's short for Mutidisi. Welcome to another session of Uncensored. So I recently just started doing a video series for Uncensored. I have a blog also called Uncensored. So when you have the time, you can go to Blogger and check it out. So I'm doing this video series, and it's all about issues that affect our mental health as graduates. But a note that I should say, I'm not a psychologist, neither am I a psychology student or a therapist. I'm just going to be sharing everything according to my experience and just telling you guys and sharing a bit about what I went through when I was transitioning from basically high school to university to the workspace or workplace. I don't know how you want to put it, but that. So yeah, today I'm going to be sharing about transitioning. So basically, the simple definition of transitioning is changing from one phase to another. So it's basically a process of growth, right? So it's like when a caterpillar becomes like a butterfly. So simple example, when I was going like from high school into university, I had this fear of, will I be able to fit in, will I be able to like adjust and adapt. And it was really scary because I was leaving home and I was now living on my own. It was a big adjustment that did have a major effect on my mental health. I was now not making friends as easily as I did. That place is huge, guys. Like, university is a huge place and it's very easy for someone to lose themselves there. But that's just one thing out of a dozen things. What I do want to get to though is transitioning from being a graduate going into the workplace. There's so much that I learned there, right? I learned so much about how I am always so hard on myself. I mean, it's good to set standards, but not that high. So I had a problem when I was going into my internship. I won't necessarily say it's a problem, but when I was interning, I had this thing where I made a lot of mistakes. And I was so hard on myself because then I was always wondering, am I doing the right thing? I always want this thing to be perfect. But my word of advice to you is just know that when you go from university, going into the workplace, it's not as easy as it sounds, and you won't always get everything perfect, and you will make mistakes. So being that hard on myself made it a bit tough for me to be able to celebrate some small wins that came along the way, which always made me feel like I wasn't good enough at the job that I was doing, that I wasn't good at it at all. I just, half the time, I felt like I didn't know what I was doing. And I feel like that's not good for anyone. I mean, because you sometimes need to be motivated and encouraged, and the first person who should motivate you is yourself. So you need to be your own motivation. So my word of advice is light your own fire before you can go out and expect other people to light it for you. So don't be afraid to make mistakes while you transition. Just know that it's a journey for everyone, and as we grow, we go through different things. As a result of that, after my undergrad, right, when I graduated in 2018 initially, I was like, okay, should I go to work? I applied for a few jobs here and there, a few graduate programs, but then I ended up just doing my honors because I was so scared of like going to work. So I opted for doing my postgrad, which wasn't such a bad idea. So that was good. But I think another thing is we need to learn to take breaks as people, especially as graduates. So it's okay to take a gap year if you feel like undergrad was a lot, if you feel like it was too much, and you just feel like everything is weighing heavy on you. So it's okay for you to like take a break between your studies and maybe pursue your postgrad after, or like pursue work maybe a year later after studying. No one is gonna punish you guys for that or penalize you. If there's a gap year in your CV or something, you can explain it and you can use that time to upskill or just do something that is in line with your passion, or just something that you want to pursue on the side, or just volunteer to just clear up your mind and just get some air. So that's basically it from me about transitioning. You need to be ready to like, you need to learn to unlearn when you get to the workplace. It's not easy transitioning from being a graduate straight into the workplace. So it will like have some effect on your mental health. So do take care of yourself and lead with kindness and compassion, and always remember to communicate your needs, guys, to other people. So you do have people that want to support you. You just need to communicate it and be able to shout like when you need help, especially in the workspace. Be honest about the things that you do know and what you do not know, so that you'll be able to receive help when you need it. Anyway, that's it from me. Let me not like talk too much so that you guys can come back next time. So thank you for watching. do remember to tune in next week. But also for now, just subscribe, like, comment, and share. I will see you guys in the next session of Uncensored.